Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunterman, and this is Euro Truck Simulator. And interestingly, I've gotten some sort of I can activate a viewpoint situation. So before we start the next transportation thing, I'm over here where there's like a camera shot, and there's this building, and I'm going to press the A button and find out what happens. The ferry port of Santander. Press escape to skip cutscene. So it's just like, it's like viewpoints in Forza Horizon. It's just showing me off the place. That's so cool. This is good music for this, actually. Good timing. Olga Lopez. Is Olga Lopez a real person? Do I know that person? I mean, I wouldn't know that person, but like... Yeah, it's showing me the surrounding area. It's kind of like a Forza Horizon viewpoint. That's interesting. I don't need to be seeing those vehicles. Everything is fine. Let's press escape to skip cutscene. That was cool. Okay. We're gonna go rest. We are not taking the ferry. Oh, and then the icon turned green. Oh no. I bet I have to do those, and I haven't been doing them. Or I don't know if I've noticed one before. But the icon turned green, so that implies things. Alright, we're going to pull over here. We're going to be considerate and just park across the parking spaces. Getting some rest. Elizabeth made a little money. Ludwig made 1.5k. And Elizabeth made another 1k. Okay, alright, okay. Anybody else? And Elizabeth has leveled up. Nice. I think she's on high value right now. 3,000 from Sophia. This is good. I'm glad we're getting this. This is good. But I'm going to make it morning because I want to drive in the morning. Elizabeth, another almost 1,000. Ludwig, see, my drivers are working for me, Ecstasy. They're working for me. Ludwig, almost 3,000. In case you don't know, when you rest, it takes 9 hours. Well, that's the thing. Time is progressing, and my drivers are out doing their jobs. So, here we go. Doing our own job. External contracts. We are going for Cruise in Iberia. In which we're going to go from here to somewhere else, preferably also here in Iberia. Ooh. Wait, what? No, that's the wrong West Coast. That's kind of down the same highway I traveled up to. You got anything that goes west? Maybe east? Whoa, what the hell? There's a ferry that goes from United Kingdom to there now? Ooh, what's that? Oh, that looks good. Yeah, let's do that. That's not a ton of money, but it's a little bit of money from Santander to Porto. It's going to be a high value target. Not an articulated trailer, so we're good. All right. Begin delivery. Oh, I seem to be having an error in my Twitch interface. Let me see if I can fix that really quick. Why is it always listing me as unstable? Sheffield, place of a mess? What's up in Sheffield? I think I was around there the other night.
Drive safe. Get ready. Turn left. At the roundabout, take the first exit.
I don't know why I suddenly thought it was Great Britain for a second.
Exit now.
Is that like a spill? I guess I slept a little longer than I intended to. Oh no, I've slept too long. Okay. We are almost at our destination. So it looks like the destination. Oh, the destination's back into place. What's up with Sheffield, SCC? Why is it a mess? Let's see here. It's a very confusing place. Oh, so like Pennsylvania. Why is everybody going so slow? I gotta smack a bug.
Keep right
I lost it.
and then exit right.
Whoops, I looked away from the game and I almost crashed into everyone and everything. Which, you know,
Exit.
would have been entertaining, so I'm glad I did it. Oh, there's the bug. Bug, you're gonna make me actually pause. Everything is fine.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
I got it. I got it.
Keep right.
Oh, you know, I just realized I haven't actually looked at the achievements for this DLC yet. They haven't been live, so I haven't been able to, like, look them up, so I should probably take a gander.
It's all over.
Don't cheer on the bug! The bug wrecked me! It wrecked me! I'm totally wrecked. Wow, this is some sandy beesnatch. I was watching a bug last night and so I'm a spider, so what? Which is a really interesting name for a thing. Alright, here we go. We're just leaving. I don't know what Ecstasy, do you know what the gears of C1 and C2 are for? Because I do not know. I presume they're a different variety of traction, but I don't know what kind of traction, so I don't know how they're useful. I guess the only achievements I'm really going for is discovering the cities and cruising Iberia.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Keep right. Exit now.
Let's see here. This is a weird intersection. Pardon me. It may have actually been quiet enough that it didn't reach my noise level. I didn't saw any sea gear before. Well, it's between neutral and first gear. This vehicle and some of my other vehicles, but not all of them, have gears C1 and C2 between neutral and gear 1. And like I said, I assume they're different types of traction, but I'm not really certain. I know there's the you can tap the V button to turn on the variable axis rotations in all your tires, and then turn it back off, which is good if you get like stuck out on dirt and stuff like that and you don't have really good traction on things. Is this guy on the left trying to pass me? Differential lock, you mean? That sounds right. Yes. Yes. Ah, no, I am also changing lanes, fool! Rude! And then this jackass wants to pass me on the right side? Fuck you specifically, Sedan. Okay, alright, Hunterman, just calm down. You're smacking into things now. Just calm down. Everything is fine. But I don't know what the I don't know if the gears are like another version of that. I don't know what the gears are, the C1 and the C2. Jagoff cut me off and then slowed down like an American. But anyway. Like an American. Okay. So, been playing any games recently, Ecstasy? And I'm so sorry about that SimCity situation, though. We got to figure out that SimCity situation for you. Like, I am so sorry. Did you want to play a city builder game, and then you played SimCity Build It? Like, because if that's the chain of events, I'm really sorry that happened, because that game doesn't play like any of the other SimCity games. It doesn't even really play like I said, like the Facebook game. The Facebook game was fine. It was a Facebook game, but like whatever. I don't even think it exists anymore, actually. Facebook games evaporate into the air. And also I think it was Flash, and Flash is gone now. So Plays 2021 recently? Interesting. I guess my thing is, I don't really much care for soccer. I could probably still recite the rules of soccer to you. It's not dissimilar from hockey, all things considered. Hockey being my preferred. If I got to play one video game sport, it would be hockey. If I had one video game sport to show off in, well, obviously that would probably be basketball or football, but those are your go-tos. Those are NBA Jam and NBA Showtime, NFL Street, NBA Street, NFL Blitz. Didn't much care for MLB Slugfest, but, you know, no offense to anybody who loves it, but it's hard to make baseball arcadey. Damn, I wish I had something to ask you about PES 2021. But I don't. like I said, I'm not opposed to playing soccer, but I would put soccer below golf as far as like being interested to play it as a video game. I don't know why. I played NBA Street's version like a maniac in my Xbox 360. That's amazing. That's the worst one. And if you had fun playing that, there you go. That is literally the worst version of that game. So I'm actually kind of glad you enjoyed it, because if you like that, you would love the other ones. I think mechanically 3 is probably the best, but I forget, there was some feature that was missing from 2 to 3 that was kind of a, if you will, game breaker for me. I don't remember what it is now, it's been so long. Also, okay, so on that note, Ecstasy, have you ever played any of the NBA Jam games, or NBA Showtime, or NBA Hang Time? Game breakers. Oh no, they've got a game breaker! Yeah. Love game breakers. You like school on Saturday, no class. Please move. Please move. You're going so slow. I need you to please move. I just realized I can barely hear the music, so I may have actually turned it down too low. And no, I didn't play any of the things you said, and only 2K and Street versions? Wait, so you played NBA 2K and NBA Street? Oh man, Ecstasy. I wish I had a way to hook you up, man. Okay. So... Damn. Because don't get me wrong, like I said, but if you played it on 360, you actually, like I said, played like the worst version of NBA Street, which is not to say that it was a bad game, but it was, if you hadn't played the other ones, you wouldn't know what you were missing. It's kind of the main thing. I remember NBA Street Volume 2 very specifically because if you and your friends had your save files on the same memory card, it was possible, based on their stats, that your friends' actual characters you'd created in the game would show up on a generated team later in your progression based on how good they were. And I had like 2 friends who were like, they played the game for a little while and they stopped, and I beat them up and I took their characters onto my team. I recruited them. But I had this one friend who I never ever saw until literally we were in the final tournament of the game. And he was just a monster, and I barely beat him. And I beat him, and I got him to join my team. But would you believe this? This is the weirdest. This is one of the weird like glitches of history. Even though I beat him, even though my score for victory went up, even though I recruited him to my team, the game also incremented me up 1 loss, even though I'd never lost. And I just took that to mean that's basically how hard he hit me, you know? Like, he hit me so hard that when I won, I still lost. When I took him on my team, I still lost. It's crazy. But yeah, probably NBA Street Volume 2 is probably the best. I forget which version. I think, like I said, I think there's something wrong between versions of NFL Street, version 2 and 3. I don't remember what was lost. I think it was something to do with the progression. I really can't remember at this point. Also, NFL Blitz. Gotta recommend that. But if you're looking at NBA games, I would say, if you liked NBA Street on 360, check out Street Volume 2. And also, if you have access to... Oh, hold on. Sky? Sky! Why don't you tell me to take that turn, Sky? What the hell? If you have access to it, I highly recommend the Sega Dreamcast version of NBA Showtime. Do you know the... the game Crash Time 5 on Crash Time 5 on 360? Crash Time 5? I don't think I know Crash Time 5. Wait, hold on. You mean Time Crisis 5? I don't know Crash Time 5. Actually, I think Time Crisis was exclusive to Sony. Was it? May have been. Off the top of my head, I don't know it, no. It's a racing game. Crash Time 5 is a racing game for 360, and I haven't heard of it? Is it a local game? Or is it put out by an international publisher? I haven't heard of it. I'm honestly a little surprised. Racing games are... I tend to pay attention to racing games. I don't tend to play them on stream because I don't think people, like, dig them. But... Still looking for a crazy taxi mod for, Euro Truck Simulator. Or American Truck Simulator. Well, I'm glad I took this route because there's a lot of nice mountains out this way, lots of green, but I am a little surprised that there's as few cities out this direction, considering how long this freeway is staying. Best racing game is Need for Speed Carbon, Own the City, No Cap. I discovered a new viewpoint? Did I? Oh, it's way over there. What's Need for Speed Carbon Own the City? Because Need for Speed Carbon is definitely not the best racing game. It's not... It's probably not even in the top 20. It's probably not even in the top 5 Need for Speed games. Wait, why are there stoplights here? Eh? Wait, why are there stoplights here? What's going on? No, wait. No, I'm just saying. What is Own the City? Is that a special mode of like Need for Speed Carbon Mobile or something like that? Like, what's Own the City? Need for Speed Carbon probably isn't even the best Need for Speed that came out this generation. It was in PSP? Oh, okay, hold on, we're slowing down. Huh. On the city, on the files? I don't know. I'm trying to remember specific... Oh, wait, Carbon is the one that had the story mode and the loot mechanics, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, Carbon's not good. Or at least the version of Carbon I played on the console wasn't very good. Loot-based systems for car racing games, nobody has really figured out that... Nobody has really figured that out. And also I don't remember this. I don't think the story was bad, but I don't think it properly progressed. What about Grid? I remember Grid being pretty good. The first one. I think I played Grid 2. Grid is made by the same company that made Dirt, which are some of my favorite racing games, because I like rally racing. Love rally racing. Part of the reason, I mean, simulator, I guess. I like simulator racing or driving games with, like, just a flavor of arcadiness. And enough simulation to make you think, but not so much simulation that if you have to think so hard you can't have fun anymore. That's kind of where I draw my line. I like that. Unfortunately, the company that makes Grid and Dirt got picked up by Electronic Arts, and we all know what that means. They're going to be made to make Need for Speed games until they're not good anymore, and then they're going to disband the company, just like they did with Criterion. I don't necessarily believe in the whole EA gets a company and buys it up and guts it for everything. I do believe they set up companies to fail when they don't do them well, like what they did to fucking Visceral Games over Dead Space, and then they made them make a Battlefield game. Like, that shit was... that pisses me off. But the same thing is basically true of Criterion. And, you know, and the same thing they did with Visceral Games, they did with Maxis, and like a bunch of other companies. You can look up a Jimquisition about it. You were saying the only racing game I enjoyed back then, and I accidentally deleted my 60% save file, was very sad. Oh, that's the only... oh, you mean Grid is the only racing game you enjoyed back then? Most racing games... this is going to sound crappy, but like most racing games I've enjoyed from before Grid. After Grid, like in that time frame, like before the 360 era. After then, though, the Forza Horizon games are great arcadey fun, and they're this generation's, like, dare I say, replacement to Burnout, or what was it called? Project Gotham Racing, or even Ridge Racer. Like, Forza Horizon games are really fun. Dirt is still around. Dirt is still being... I guess Dirt was the racing game I mostly played in the 360 era. So Dirt is still around because Dirt 5 just happened. At least for now, until EA kills it. And Burnout Paradise was really good, but, like, I would argue most of the Burnouts before it were in a couple of ways better, and that we haven't gotten a single Burnout game since Paradise really sucks. There's Forza Motorsport in my 360. There you go. Forza Motorsport is the sim version of Forza. Forza Horizon is the fun, sporty, arcadey, style points, like, racing liveries, like, version. Like, that's the Forza that I like. I like Motorsport, but if they had... I would like Forza Rally. If they give me Forza Rally, because every time they do an expansion pack for one of the Forza Horizon games and they add a giant-ass mountain with a million colors of white and blizzard effects and shit, it's so good. Forza Horizon 3, I can't remember the name of that mountain now. So good. So good. And, like, I wish they would take that group and let them make a rally game. And I gotta ask, do you know the game Blur? That ultra amazing racing game? I want to say yes. I think... Huh, didn't realize I was that distracted. Blur, 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 Blur. I mean, yes, I know Blur, but I'm trying to, like, picture it. But is Blur the one where you're playing as... where you're racing, but you're also kind of, like, setting up a movie? And, like, as you're playing the game, the director or you are triggering events in the scenery that cause shit to explode? Racing game with some superpowers? That might be what I'm thinking about. Like, you go for, like, big destruction because you only get one shot at it, and so that's your score and stuff? Is that Blur? I think that's Blur. I might be thinking of some other game. I think that's Blur, though. Let's see here. No, not that. No, not that. Okay. Where do I need to stop for gas? I may not need to stop for gas, but just in case I do, let's stop here.
Time to hit the road.
I'm getting a little tired in character.
Left.
And the sun is beginning to go down. It is 19 in the afternoon. Did that guy hit my trailer? What a jerk. Hey, dude. Speed up. Speed up. You're going too slow. There are plenty of rivals. You can complete their demands to 1v1 them? Well, I definitely, to be clear, I definitely haven't played it. Oh, wait. I think I was thinking of Split Second. Yeah, I think I was thinking of Split Second. I think that title fits better. I think that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking of Split Second. Wait, what is this? Where would that highway go? What? What? Why is there a highway that just goes off into nothing? I'm distracted looking down trying to find out where this highway goes. Look, all those cars are just driving off into that is not a highway you can drive on. I will say about this expansion, they've taken a lot more oomph and added a lot more vehicles that are like driving in areas you can't get to, which is really good for atmosphere. I swear I've seen Blur. 1v1 in dudes for their car. I don't know. And back to the earlier point, actually, I'm not saying that, like, I'm not saying Carbon's a bad game, I guess. I don't think it's it's very high on my list of, like, good Need for Speed games. Should look up for it. I think a very good game. Oh yeah? Well, you should look up the toll paid $17. You should look up the Forza Horizon games. And I don't know if you know anybody with a Dreamcast, but if you like the NBA games, definitely check out NBA Showtime. Or if you have access to a PlayStation 2 or Xbox original, NBA Street Volume 2, I think, is probably the best NBA Street if that's what you're looking for. I just realized my RPMs are all fucked up. Did I go up a hill and I missed it? Yikes. Yeah, I am going up a hill. I think I'm also about to enter Portugal again. I know them, don't worry. Alrighty. Porto España.
And then exit right.
Do you know Prototype 2? I do. I do know Prototype 2.
Right.
That's one of those games that I always kind of intended to give a second try at some point. It and the first one, but because my first impressions of both those games were not good impressions. It it was like Infamous, and as good as Infamous is I don't really think it probably holds up. It's been on my voting list a couple of times. And I guess it's probably closer to it's probably closer to Hulk Ultimate Destruction than it is Infamous. Probably. Alright, we are going to get gas, and we are going to rest, because the sun is going down. So we're going to make it the morning.
Keep right. And
I mean,
then
Infamous
exit
is one of those games series that I don't want to ever say that I had a bad time playing them, but like I think back on it, I'm like, I'm not certain what I saw in it. Driver Eorzabeth couldn't find a job and had to return empty. Fuel and maintenance costs are 411 pounds. I mean euros. 411 euros. Well, that's crap. Where am I parking my truck? Well, I'll just follow this truck in a second. Alright, Revolvo. Okay. So apparently in these parking spaces, I want to pull the hell in straight. We are going to make it a morning. Sophia, with about 3,000. Eorzabeth, which is a very interesting name, I like it, 1.5k. Ludwig, 1.5k. And that's that. Drivers are making me money, though. Drivers are making me money. $120 and $50. Oh, I just realized the speed limit signs are different in Portugal. My favorite game with superpowers in a sandbox, though, definitely Saints Row 4. Like, that game is crazy amounts of fun. I recommend, if you're ever going to play it, though, play through Saints Row 2 and 3 and then 4. You can skip 1. It's perfectly fine to skip 1. But, Daniel and I were going to play him on stream at some point. But Daniel's gotten super busy. I don't even know what Daniel's job is right now, and he's real busy. The third was better than the whole series. I think 3 has a little bit too much brown going on. It doesn't feel as colorful. It doesn't feel as colorful as 2. It definitely doesn't feel as colorful as 4. But I mean, it's at this point where we'd be arguing which is the best among really, really good games. Oh, I just realized it's raining and I'm going to slide. I'm going to slide. That matters a lot more in Euro Truck than it does in American Truck. Euro Truck will make you slide in on-ramps and off-ramps when it's raining. Like, it just will. Because, I mean, it is a really good game. I just thought that the way the character and the plot and everything played out in that game just wasn't as entertaining to me as 2 and 4. And 4 is just video game crazy over the top fun. And I once described, and I've repeatedly described, I should say, I've repeatedly described Saints Row 2 as stupid fun. Like, it is stupid and fun. It is both of those things. It is stupid fun. You guys cutting each other off now? Is that what's happening? Can I green light straight ahead? Is that a thing? Is this a thing I can do, or am I gonna get in trouble? Yay, toll paid! Turn signal's still on, apparently. Hey, I'm almost at the destination. Porto discovered. Oh, that reminds me. At first I thought that was illegal. Yeah, the game isn't very clear about telling you that it's absolutely okay to drive through the pass card versions of the toll lanes. But if you do it, Psychotic, who was Hicks in the chat earlier, he was informing me last night how you can kind of tell when a lane is open without a bar across it and has a green arrow, and if that's a path that you can go, then if you go there, you do the auto toll version of the pay thing. So, pro tip, I guess.
Exit right.
60, 40. Yeah, okay, so Portugal has straight up different speed limit signs. And once again, I'm forgetting about it being raining. So I needed to actually take that a little bit more carefully than I did. Hey, look, a green light. It just happened.
Turn left.
Which means I should be good to keep going. Yes, thank you. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Rain loses traction. But everything is fine.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Now, before I drop this off, I need to double check my
Right.
city markers. Do 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 do.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Keep right. Exit now. Keep right.
Do 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 do. All right, let's see.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Uncovering a lot of roads. I should pass this question mark, which looks like it's going to be a truck dealership. But the best game of 360 was Kinect Sports for real. Hey man, truck dealership.
Get ready to turn right.
The best 360 game? Oh man, that's a question. What is the best 360? You know, I honestly hate doing like best by company, best by system. I like doing best by like genre, subcategory. So here, let me double check really quick. From Santander to Porto. Okay. Santander to Porto. Santander to Porto. Oh no. I'm sure, you know what? See, because the thing is, I gotta qualify it. Ecstasy is my problem. I gotta think to myself, what is, like, the best game what? The best game to play with your friends? Oh, there you go. Hey, check it over there. You can see I'm on C1 and C2. C1, C2. That's my gear. And I don't know what those are for. Best party game? I'm gonna go with Rock Band 3. I'm gonna go with Rock Band 3. We're talking Xbox 360 era, best party game. Rock Band 3 with as much DLC from 1 and 2 and Green Bay and Lego, all included, with a bunch of other DLCs. And yeah, I'm gonna say, if I'm saying party game on 360, I'm gonna lean into Rock Band 3. Wait, hold on. You want me to park this between two? Okay, alright, hold on. Like, that would be my vote. Am I hitting this? I am hitting this. Oh, whoa, I'm gonna hit this in a super weird way. I didn't realize that my trailer was, like, going under it. For the transphobes in the audience, I want to just point out my pronouns are one of the license plates. Thank you. Just putting that out there. Or the TERFs. Did I overdo it? Oh, what the hell? How did I do this? How did this happen? Okay. Wow. This is a wicked hard placement. I love it. It's really cool. Okay. So the rain isn't helping. I'll just be perfectly clear about that. The rain is affecting this whole thing. But basically, I want to do this so I can turn it sideways and then be able to turn the vehicle forward so I can back up, and that's the step I'm missing. Oh, absolutely, Ecstasy, no doubt. Like, this is more challenging than your average difficult park. I'll just say that. Not including articulated trailers, which I'm like... But, besides that... Okay, so if I come in like this... What I need to do is I need to start going sideways. And I need the ability for my vehicle's front end to level out so that I can properly back into this space. This is the part that's actually missing. Like, the lining it up, not the problem. Not the problem at all. The lining it up is not the problem. The problem is that I need the vehicle to be able to not hit this trailer. So even that wasn't enough. So there's my C1 and C2. Okay. We are pulling out hardcore shenanigans right now. Huh. Yeah, that's the problem. You gotta get it too close. I like this. This is a hard part. I'm down with this. You gotta get it close enough to here so that you can turn sharply and get it in, but you also have to be far enough away so that when you do the sharp turn, you're not messed up with the other trailer. I've almost got it, but I don't. This is crazy. I love it. I love it. How am I doing on my delivery time? Oh, okay. I don't have to worry about my delivery time. Not that this is going to help me. Okay. You actually have to swing the back end of the one trailer up under the other trailer. I'm seeing it now. That's actually kind of good. Hold on. I'm glad you're here to appreciate this, XC, because otherwise I'm just doing it to be able to do it. Okay, alright. I think I got it. I think I'm getting it. I might have to straighten up then come back. I may have called it slightly too soon. No, I had it. I actually had it. Okay, hold on. Too much. I need to be straightening out already. Wait, do I actually have more room this other direction? Maybe I miscalculated this whole thing. Aha. Got it. Boom, baby. Oh, is that level? That might actually be level. No, it's not. No, we're a ways away from leveling. Alright. So for everybody who is watching later on YouTube, I thank you for watching. This has been Euro Truck Simulator 2, presented by Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunter Munn, and I will see you in the future. That's how this works!